Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Chronus Arc on Nintendo Switch. Now this is published by Kemco, but it is not developed by EXE Crate. It's developed by Hitpoint, so let's check it out. I wish I was you, Loka. You can play here anytime you want. I wish I lived here in the forest like you. Yeah, I love playing in the forest. But Sarna, today's the last day of the Hura festival. Let's go and watch the time rewinding in the town. Oh, that's so boring. We don't even know when it'll start. And anyway, all everyone does is pray. But broken things get mended, right? I'd like to see that. No, I want to stay here and play some more. That's better than some festival. Come on, Loka. Let's go down here. Sarna, we shouldn't go too far. It's dangerous, you know. Hey, look, a cute little dog. Urgh. Wait, Sarna, there's something strange about that dog. What's the matter, little doggy? Urgh. Sarna, get away from it. It's turning into a monster. It is. How does a dog turn into a monster? Loka, Sarna. All three of you, get out of the forest. Go to the town now. Ah, go on, get away now. Loka, be careful. Ah, somebody help. Loka, let's get out of here. Come on, Loka, now. Loka. Are you going to stay in bed all day? Come on, the horror festival starts today. Good morning, Master. I dreamt that old dream again just now. I was playing with Sarna in the woods, and then I can't remember what happens next. Hey, you got no time for daydreaming. Come on, we can't afford to be wasting time. We need to get prepared. Yes, Master, straight away. But before that, do I have time to go to Kirby Castle? There's not much time at all. If you're going to say hello to Princess Sarna, you better make it quick. Yes, Master. Fun item. Ooh, oh boy. Get this stuff already, huh? Kind of game. I'll just be a few minutes at Kirby Castle. I want to say hello to Princess Sarna. Okay, but be as quick as you can. We don't have much time. It's definitely trying to give you those Chrono Trigger vibes. Hi, Loka. There's a really festive atmosphere in town today, isn't there? Of course, there are many visitors from other lands, but even the people who live here look excited. I suppose it's because the Horror Festival only takes place once every 10 years, isn't it? Are you asking me or telling me? This place is really useful. There are many unusual items that you can't get in normal shops. Very sorry we're not open yet. The shop cannot be used until Mission 6. Oh wow, really? I know I didn't even think about it, but since it's developed by Hitpoint and not EXE Crate, the engine actually scrolls at 60 Hz. Hallelujah! I mean, I love those EXE Crate games, but man, that game engine they use is not great. I don't understand the time rewinding. It's so weird that broken things get mended, but it's not anything and everything that can get mended, is it? Do you have question marks in this thing? Only old things passed down through generations and blessed by the Hura God get mended. Even so, everyone brings their broken items, hoping that even a bit of the Hura God's blessing will rub off on them. Hello, I'm visiting from Sane, the next kingdom. I got here yesterday. Kirby is really lively during the festival, isn't it? Keep hitting Actually, I come here often to shop, even at normal times. Kiribati is pretty bustling. During the horror festival, though, it's really something else. It's kind of a short song, but it's really catchy. Check the word drawer. Very important. I come to Kiribati to see the timer winding. I really want to see broken things prepare themselves. I'll just go to an AA meeting. Wish I wouldn't went with the intentionally pixelated look, but whatever. Hey, the festival starts today. I'm so excited! It's so exciting. It's not much of a festival. Everything seems just the same as always. But look, there's so many people from other lands here. What's exciting about that? But on the last day of the festival, there's a timer winding. Broken things get mended, you know? Wow. So my dog got broken the other day. Will that get mended? Yeah, I'm sure it will. I want to take my broken hammer to the castle because I thought the timer winding might have some effect, but my dad took it to the blacksmith shop instead. It's a big town. You're working with Teth today, aren't you? One day you're going to become a sorcerer knight and be responsible for protecting Kiribati. Make sure you listen to Teth and learn your job well. Hi, Loka. You look like you're in good spirits. You're going to be busy with the horror festival, aren't you? It's a great opportunity for you, though, isn't it? Welcome. You got discounts for the horror festival. Ah, but you're not old enough to drink, are you, Loka? You want some juice? I'll give you some juice in your mouth. Hey, listen to this. I got some great news. When the horror festival's over, I'm going to become a soldier at Kiribati Castle. I'm going to study magic and martial arts and become a great sorcerer knight. Brag. No matter what the town, taverns are good places to get information. I always enjoy sitting in a tavern looking at what's popular among the people. You do well to make use of taverns when you want to find out some information. There's something I want to know about the sorcerer knights who serve at the castle like Teth. It's the job passed down from generation to generation. I heard you're going to follow Teth, Loka. Do your best, won't you? Hi, Loka. You're working with Teth today, right? When you finish the job, come with Teth and have a drink. Of course, even if you're a full sorcerer knight, you're still not old enough to drink, Loka, so it'll be juice for you. I guess you're getting some of my juice too, eh? Maybe in your eyeball. Good morning, Loka. I've come to the item shop so early today, but it's still too early to get served. Sorry, we're not open yet. Yeah. The horror god is celebrated in the horror festival. He's the god who created this world. In other kingdoms, not so many people believe in the horror gods, but in Kiribati, everyone believes in him. Oh, seeing stuff all over. That's actually kind of cool. Refreshing, really. So many games, all this stuff is just background scenery, nothing to do. Hi, Loka. You're up and about very early. The weapon shop isn't open yet. So screw you then. Looks like it's broad daylight out here. We live way out in the countryside, but we wanted to see the timer winding on the last day of the horror festival. It took us 3 days by cart to get here. As we've heard, this place is bustling and lively. I'm glad we came. I used to come to Kiribati a lot when I was young. The things sold in Kiribati are of such good quality. Maybe it's because Kiribati is near the sea, and there are caves with ores and other natural resources. Alright, you're all well informed. Is today your first job with Teth? So you're gonna be out of training soon then. You'll be another regular member of the guild. If you want to know about quests, just ask. Anything you want to know. Loka, if you're going to join us in suppressing monsters and so on, you should visit Restore Forest. Try your hand there. Rastor Forest is to the northeast of Kirby. There are many monsters in the forest, but there are also many resources available. There's a rural town near the forest. You should be able to take on a quest there too. In fact, Rastora Forest belongs to that town. But they don't have enough people, and so almost all the suppression is done by soldiers from Kirby. In return, the soldiers are allowed to gather the many resources there. It's a question of give and take. The guild is an organization which receives quests from citizens. The requests are for suppressing monsters, gathering materials, and so on. You farm out those requests to soldiers of the kingdom or other interested parties. The guild organization began in Kirby, but now there is a guild in each of the kingdoms of these lands. If you want to be part of the guild, it might be a good idea to study a bit about how the organization operates. Just ask if there's anything you want to know. It's blabbermouths. In the kingdom of Kirby, many people believe in the horror god, and once every 10 years, the horror festival is held. The festival is to honor the god. It lasts for 1 week, and on the final day, there is the time rewinding. In the time rewinding, certain broken things become mended thanks to the providence of the Hura god. Ah, you've been training to become a sorcerer knight, right? Haven't you, Loka? In that case, you'll already know that. Want to reinforce your weapons? It's not me you need to talk to, it's the guy behind the counter. The hammer we used at home is broken. I'm just here to get it mended. It seems the shop isn't open yet, though. Hi Loka, the town's bustling today, isn't it? Of course, that's because it's the Horror Festival. There we go, the Horror Festival. I guess that's the Adult Video Awards, or whatever. In these lands, Kirby was the first to establish links with other kingdoms. We're surrounded by sea, and we have abundant ores and natural materials, so the kingdom developed quickly. From way, way back, we've had relations with other kingdoms, and those relations are still strong even now. That's why so many people are interested in the Horror Festival and visit us here to see it. Hi Loka, Princess Sarna is inside. Sarna! Loka! Why are you dressed like that for a princess? I heard from my father. You're going to be working with Teth, doing some really important work for the Horror Festival today, aren't you? I'm sorry we won't be able to go around the festival together, but this is sort of a rite of passage for you, right? You're going to become a full sorcerer knight, aren't you, Loka? I'm supporting you all the way. Thanks, Sarna. I really want to become a great sorcerer knight, like Master Teth. I'm going to give it all I've got. Oh, have you looked around the town yet? Everyone's in a festival mood, and it's really fun. While you're here, why don't you take a look around? Good idea, Sarna. I'll do that. I'm keeping Master Teth waiting, though. I need to get back quickly. Morning, Loka. Your job today is a very important one, connected to the Horror Festival. It's already 10 years since your parents died, isn't it? The strict training you've gone through as Teth's pupil will finally bear fruit at this year's Horror Festival. Make sure you do your best. Ah, so it wasn't just a dream. Okay. Hi, Loka. When this job for the Horror Festival is finished, you'll be a full sorcerer knight, they say. Teth was praising you, you know? He said you'd been working hard without any complaining. Normal soldiers wouldn't be able to become sorcerer knights of the kingdom in only 10 years. Morning, Loka. At last, today is the Horror Festival. I've been really looking forward to it. Really? Nothing? Fragment of time. remember it like it was yesterday, Loka. You got lost here once, didn't you? You used to play with Princess Sarna a lot here, and you always looked like you'd been crying. I never thought you'd follow in Teth's footsteps and become a sorcerer knight. Yeah, thanks a lot, jerk. You always bring out the past. Bet you pooped your diaper. Did you see the princess? Yes. Alright, let's head to the cave. Of course, I've explained all this before, but let's review one more time the work we're going to be doing. Well, a week from now, on the final day of the Horror Festival, there will be the time rewinding. Where broken things get mended? That's right, and our job now is to get the Chronus Fragments. They are necessary for the time rewinding. I understand, it's an important job, isn't it? It is, and when we complete this task, you'll be able to pull out your chest with pride and call yourself a sorcerer knight. Great, alright, I'll do my best. Wait a minute, Loka. Let me give you these. Gain 2 rule potions. There are monsters around here, so be very careful. Thank you, Master. Alright then, let me explain how to deal with the puzzles in the shrine. Listen carefully and make sure you do what I say. Yes, Master. The first puzzle is one that uses a box. See the box in the switch? First of all, push the box so that it is on top of the switch. Press the R button or use the direction buttons or left stick to push it in the direction you want to move. Press the R button or use the direction button's left stick towards another direction to let it go. When you put the box on top of the switch, something is sure to happen. Make sure you don't miss it. By the way, can you see something glittering near the box? If you investigate that location, you'll find some materials that you can use to reinforce your equipment. Collecting materials is important. If you see a spot like that, be sure to investigate it. You can investigate a number of times, too. Start by checking that spot out right now. But before that, though, there's one last thing. That's very important. If you think you've made a mistake, press the L button. You can return the puzzle to its original state. Anyway, when you've finished everything, go to the next room through the open door. There's more to be explained there. Next puzzle uses a pot and a switch. You can press the R button or the A button to pick up and put down the pot. I think you know the rest. Also, it would be a good idea to investigate the room on the left. Make sure you don't leave any stones unturned there. You might make some surprising finds. Alright then, deal with the puzzle and then move on to the next room. These techniques increase the effects of magic. They can be set from the equipment option in the menu. It's a good idea to set them before you battle with monsters. However, there are a number of types of techniques. Depending on the technique, some magic may not be compatible. In such cases, even if you set that technique, the effect on the magic will not be increased. Be careful. You can check the techniques that go well with magic by looking at the magic explanations. You'll find them in the magic section of the skills option in the main menu. Don't forget that. Anyway, next thing, there are 5 major types of techniques. They are R, Q, T, G, and P techniques. R techniques increase the power of magic. Q techniques increase the number of times magic occurs. T techniques increase the duration of the magic. G techniques broaden the scope of the magic. P techniques reduce the MP used. These techniques can be invoked with your head, body, arms, and feet. However, in order to use more than one technique at once, you'll need enough strength. You're still inexperienced as a sorcerer knight, and your strength is still not fully developed. Right now, I'd say you can probably use only 2 techniques at a time. If you want to be able to use 4 techniques at the same time, don't slacken off on your training. Keep studying hard as a sorcerer knight. Alright, that's the basic information regarding techniques. There's another thing I think you should know though. In fact, it's not quite true that humans can only invoke techniques with their head, body, arms, or feet. Humans can use their spirit as well. If you use your spirit to invoke a technique, you can get huge power. On the other hand though, you are no longer able to exist as a human. That's why we refer to techniques invoked by spirits as forbidden spells. It's pointless for me to teach you techniques you can't use. But as a sorcerer knight, make sure you don't forget all this. Of course, we are not the only ones who can use techniques. You never know. Time may come when you find yourself up against an enemy who has similar abilities. Make sure you keep up your training. These are techniques that increase magic. There's a monster in front of you, right? Get too close and you'll start a battle. Sometimes you can make use of this to get through a puzzle. This time, though, unfortunately, it's just a matter of battling the monster. That's everything about battles. Alright, you can get the next explanation on the floor below this one. Climb the stairs and go down the floor to the floor below. Alright, this is the next explanation. As you can see, the path is blocked by a rock. I'm going to explain how to break that rock. In order to break rocks, you'll need a special ring. Here, I entrust this to you now. This ring is the badge of the office of a sorcerer knight. Gain sorcerer knight ring. This ring has within it a magic power that can deal with puzzles. You can unleash the magic power of the ring with the R button. By unleashing the magic power, you can smash up rocks. Also, as you travel around, you'll find techniques to reinforce the ring. As you obtain these techniques, the capabilities of your ring will increase. Also, if you aim the magic power of the ring towards monsters, you will be able to stop them. This only works for a short time, though. Alright then, break the rock and go on. This is the final explanation. In front of you, you can see a switch surrounded by a field of spikes. You can't walk across the spikes, but the switch is designed to react to magic. You'll have to check for yourself exactly what happens. Alright, you use the magic power of your ring to turn the switch on. You'll have to find out for yourself how the puzzles from here on work. They're a little complicated, but if you remember what I've explained so far, you should be able to solve them. I'm sure that this won't be the case, but if you ever forget the details, you can check them from the help link. Alright, you've done a good job so far. On the other side of these gates, there is one of the Chronus Fragments. Let me tell you how to open the gates. Please do. Excuse me, Master? What is it? Just what is a Chronus Fragment? Before I explain that, I need to explain first the gates of time. If you go through these gates, you'll find that the gates of time. Gates of time? Gates only appear during the period of the time rewinding. What's through the gates? There's a world that's exactly the same as this one. However, in that world, time has stopped. During the time rewinding, which happens once every 10 years, the Chronus Fragments overwrite the matter in this world with the matter which is through the gates. In other words, they return things to their past state. That's why broken things become repaired then. So on the other side of the gates of time, there lies the whole expanse of the old world. No, that's not quite right. It's true that during the time rewinding, the fragments change some things back to their past state. In fact, though, time rewinding is really a phenomenon where the current world is saved. What I mean is that it's saved temporarily on the other side of the gates. In other words, the world on the other side of the gates is time as it was at the time of the last time rewinding. So in other words, we can't sense it, but during the time rewinding, once every 10 years, the gates of time save this world on the other side of the gates. At the same time, during the time rewinding, though, the Chronus Fragments have the completely opposite effect on certain items. Is that what you mean? That's about right. Why, though? Hey, you ever use the library in Kirby Castle? Didn't I tell you to go there as often as you could? Sorry, I don't like reading much. There's so much important knowledge about the Kirby stored there. It won't be long until you take up your post as a Sorcerer Knight of Kirby, you know. Make sure you read as much as you can. Okay. Alright then. I can't say I'm entirely happy about this, but let me show you how to open the gates. Make sure you listen carefully. Yes. With the magical power of the Sorcerer's Knight ring, these gates... How about you tell me all that too? Who are you? What are you doing here? You're asking me who I am? I'm Geppel. Even sniffling little kids stop crying when they hear my name. You've come for the Chronus Fragment, haven't you? I've been searching for the fragments myself for such a long time. So then how about it? How about you let me have the fragment from here? Loka, go back to the castle. Tell the king to send reinforcements. But I should stay and fight. Might end up being more of a hindrance than a help, though. What are you doing? Go now. Okay. All right. Reinforcements. This game has some incredible music. I'm just really shocked. I mean, you know, you see great games, developed games also have good music, but this is definitely a step above them. Might become a fan of this developer instead. Sire! Loka, what's the matter? Is there some sort of problem? We were out getting the Chronus Fragments when we came across a strange guy in the cave. Master Teth is in danger. Or Teth. We need reinforcements. A strange guy? He's looking for the Chronus Fragments. Quick, we need to send out reinforcements. Take a group of men with you and head to the cave immediately. Make sure Teth comes to no harm. Yes, sire. It's Teth we're talking about. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a sorcerer knight of Kirby, after all. Sire, we don't know our way around the shrine. We can't find Teth. What do you mean? The shrine's not that big. Have you done a proper search? If we could at least find the way to where Teth was last seen, I'll show you the way. I'm going too. Sarna, wait! This game feels like a classic Super Nintendo game. If you press the Y button in a dungeon, you can exit and return to the world map. The whole thing is reset? Wow. Nobody's here. There must be. They were here just now. What are those gates? On the other side of them, that's one of the Chronus Fragments. Let's try opening them. I'm pretty sure Master Teth said something about the magic of this ring. It won't open. Must be some other way to open them. There's nothing we can do here. Let's go back to the castle. I see. There's a chance that the Chronus Fragments have been stolen. It's nothing to worry about, though. Now, my soldiers are out searching for Teth. I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm sure there's sure to be a good reason why Teth hasn't come back. Yeah, but even so, I'm still worried about Master Teth. I'm going to search for him myself. While I'm at it, I'm going to see what information I can get about the guy with the Mohican Geppel. So, Teth has gone missing, but it's Teth we're talking about. There's no reason to worry. You can't read Jack here. What are you talking about? I sniffed all the underwear in there. Careful, don't do anything too dangerous. Don't worry, my soldiers are out right now, searching for Teth. In these lands, Kirby was the first to establish lakes with the other kingdoms. We're surrounded by sea, and we have an abundance of ores and natural materials, so the kingdom developed quickly. From way, way back, we had friendly relations with other kingdoms, and those relations are still going strong even now. That's why so many people are interested in the Horror Festival and visited us here to see it. Looks like things are pretty busy at the castle. Has something happened? Take a nap. Like I can wait. Sorry, throw another log on the fire. Welcome. Please document any special items in the shop. Purchase premium additional content. What the heck is that? Really? Has some DLC, huh? Interesting. Here on a quest-related business? New quests. Soft feather collection. Gather 10 soft feathers. Loka, if you're going to join us in suppressing monsters and so on, you should visit. Yeah, sure. This is somebody's house. Teth? I haven't seen him today. I haven't seen him yet today. Why? Hi, Loka. Aren't you working with Teth? There's something I want to know about the sorcerer knights who serve at the castle like Teth. Is the job passed down from generation to generation? I heard you're going to follow Teth, Loka. Do your best, won't you? You're looking for someone? Well, there are people from many lands here now because of the festival. Might be good to ask people from other lands if they know anything. Listen to this. I've got some great news. When the horror festival is over, I'm going to become a soldier at Kiribati Castle. I'm going to study magic and martial arts and become a great sorcerer knight. Yeah, great. Trying to compete with me, huh? I'll kill you right now. It's still only the first day of the horror festival, but even so, there have been so many crowds. I'm so exhausted I've had to take a break. Kiribati has plenty of natural resources, and there are many high-quality goods on sale here. That's why there's always a large number of shoppers. When it's the festival, though, there are even more visitors than normal. Hi, Loka. There's a really festive atmosphere in town today, isn't there? Have I seen Teth? No, I haven't. Some work with him, Loka? Oh, yes. A musty guy with a Mohican, you say. I saw someone like that in the Saint yesterday. And what's more, I saw him leaving the town just now. He was with a man with long red hair. I see. Thanks very much. No doubt about it. Must be Geppel one. Master Teth. I need to tell the king. Sire, Geppel was seen in the town of Sin. Father, I'm so worried about Teth. Sarna, don't shout so much. Ah, Loka, you come at just the right time. What do you mean, sire? Well, Sarna's saying she's going to look for Teth, and she won't listen to me. I'm so worried. I don't know what to do with myself. And then there's the fragment. I mean, the horror festival has already started. What do you plan to do about the time rewinding, Father? If the citizens find out about this, there'll be a panic. We need to go and get the fragment back right away. Don't you think so, Loka? But Sarna, you're the princess of Kiribati. What if something were to happen to you? You're telling me I shouldn't fight then? but I learned martial arts from Teth, just like you. Don't forget that. Don't you remember, Loka? If it wasn't for you, Teth used to play with me a lot too. I'm worried about him, you know? Can't you see that? I guess. Me, I say not really. Well, let's see what happens. No, it's no good. You are the princess of this kingdom, Sarna. You can't go putting yourself in danger. Wrong. I can do that. I can do precisely because I am the princess. It's natural that I should protect the citizens of Kiribati. If you're so sure that it's that dangerous, I know. I'll go with you, Loka. You're worried about Teth too, aren't you? Yeah, of course I am, but... Alright then, so let's go together then. Okay, Loka? Pretty sure it'll be dangerous though. I'm not even completely sure what's happened after all. But I sort of understand why she wants to go and look for Master Teth. Hey, Father, would that be okay, right? What? You shot too much! And when you start, you don't listen to anybody. Just like the Queen. Okay, you win. I understand what you're saying, I suppose. If I told you not to go, you wouldn't listen to me, would you? Loka, sorry about this, but please look after my daughter for me. The King's right. Sarna doesn't listen to anybody. Yes, sire. I heard that Geppel was seen in sight. So first of all, I'm planning to go there. It's a sign, eh? It's situated just a little north of here. Be careful. Yes, sire. Sarna became an ally. Hey, Loka. I've got a favor to ask. Before we set off, I'd like to say goodbye to the people who've done so much for me. Say goodbye? Yes, there's so many people who are always so kind to me, and I'd like to tell them I'm going away for a while. You don't know when we'll be back, and I don't want to make them worry. So, do you mind if I go and say goodbye to them? That's fine by me. Great. People I really want to say goodbye to are the young woman in the tavern, the little girl who lives next to the inn, and the blacksmith. Okay, so let's go and say goodbye to those three. Alright then, I'll go and say goodbye. Okay. Hey, you there. Me? Yeah, you, young lad. I'm talking to you. Who are you? My name is Curious. You can call me what you want. Curious is fine, and so is Ku. I don't mind. Some people even call me Chris, but that's someone else's name, so I prefer that if you didn't call me that. Okay, I see. This guy's pretty weird. By the way, young lad, there is a very ominous shadow hanging over you. If you don't do something about it, you're going to disappear from this world before too long. You're joking. Not joking at all. I'm not joking. No, not at all. My sixth sense is telling me what I just told you. You and I are complete strangers. In fact, there's no reason for us to have anything to do with each other. But I don't want to see someone like you with your future in front of you disappear from Earth. Is this guy a good guy after all? So, young lad, I think you need some boost manuals. These boost manuals have been handed down through generations in my family. Boost manuals? This is a boost manual. If you take it to the blacksmith shop, you can reinforce your weapons and armor. Wow, that's pretty useful. Anyway, young lad, let me give you these. You gain the boost manual for a short sword, and for a spear, and for an idle hammer, and a protector, leather vest, strength ring, intelligence ring, spirit ring, ring of power. But I don't have any money. You don't need to pay me. I do have one request though. Overcome all the deadly dangers that lie in front of you and survive. Then, when you become an adult, please make my one wish come true. That's all I ask of you. Your wish? Don't worry. I'll only ask you something simple, so easy that even a child could do it. Just make sure you survive, for my sake as well as your own. Did you say something just then? No, nothing. By the way, I can't tell you why, but I can't just give you all the boost manuals at once. But I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere, and when we do, I'll have more boost manuals to give you. Do your best, young lad. Thanks. Loka, what are you doing? Sorry, I'll be right there. Alright then, thanks a lot, Curious. No problem. Sorry to have kept you waiting. What are those you got? Oh, they're called boost manuals. That guy over there said we'd be able to use them to reinforce our weapons or whatever. How did you pay for them? I just gave them for free. He said he told they'd be of some use. He was really kind. He said I didn't need to pay anything. Loka, don't you think that's a bit strange? Princess Sarna, that guy is traveling around preaching about these boost manuals. There are many guys like him traveling to save the world on a quest to help people, on a quest for those in need. It's quite moving, isn't it? Guys like that aren't bad guys, you know. I suppose I can trust what you say, Blacksmith. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone you wanted to? Sorry, no, not yet. You come with me? Okay, no problem. See, you can check which boost manuals you have from the boost manuals option in the main menu. Hello. This is the first time you've been to the blacksmith shop. I can forge, reinforce, and take apart weapons, armor, and accessories for you. But if you want me to forge or reinforce something, you'll need money and materials. The materials you'll need depend on the item. Of course, if you want me to take something apart, you'll get some materials, but only a small amount. I'm looking forward to your regular custom. Anyway, welcome. You have to reinforce your weapons. Come in. What do I have? Before I start making stuff. A short sword and a spear. Protector, another vest. No accessories. And I have nothing. Hi, Princess Sarna. Are you enjoying the horror festival? I'm having a wonderful time. If this continues for a whole week, our sales will be through the roof. That's great. I'm gonna be leaving the kingdom for a little while, so I don't think I'll be able to come and see you again during the horror festival. Really? You're not gonna be there for the rest of the festival? No, I'm not. I'll bring you back a souvenir, though. Okay, thanks. See you soon anyway. Take care. What else was I saying? Doesn't say. Hey, festival starts today. Yeah, thanks. I don't understand the timer winding. It's so weird that broken things get mended, but it's not anything and everything that can get mended, is it? Only old things passed down through generations and blessed by the horror god. Yeah, sure. Great. Thanks. Sasha shall remind me. Young man, go in the tavern. Little girl, let's again and the blacksmith. Oh, little girl. Okay. Oh, hi, Princess Sarna. Can you play with me today? Sorry, I can't play today. I see. I hope you can play with me sometime soon. Well, I'm going somewhere far away. We won't be able to play for a while. I'll be so lonely. I want to go off on a journey too. I'll bring back a present. Okay, take care. Alright then, time to leave. I've said goodbye to everybody. Let's head off. Meanwhile, this guy's in danger. What is it? Actually, I took a really wonderful item from my father's room. Eh? What? This map. It's really special. It remembers any place you visited, and if you use magic on the map, you can teleport anywhere you want to go. My father went to the Chronus Shrine with this map, so let's try it out by teleporting there. In the field, if you press the Y button, you can view the map. Then all you have to do is select where you want to move to. So 4 steps away, but sure. Kind of rates high. Oh well. Nice. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap, you're watching Chronus Arc on Nintendo Switch. I really like this game. I mean, this game feels like kind of like a reimagining of the Super Nintendo. It's got good music and good sound. And, I don't like the pixelated artwork, but it's good. I would just prefer it to be higher res. That's all. The story seems interesting so far too. So yeah, I'd say this is definitely worth playing and owning. And I think we're gonna go through all the way on this one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.